Howdy folks, Flight Dev here. This video is going to be about FS Earth Tiles, or FSET as we know it, Flight Sim Earth Tiles. And it's how to use the program. A lot of people out there are confused about how the program is used. It is very easy to use. It's updated often now. Every couple of months there's an update. So all you do is basically download it. I'll leave links in the description below where you can download the program. Just extract it to wherever you want. You want to put it on the desktop, put it on the desktop. I wouldn't, because anything that's on the desktop is actually in memory. So if you've got lots of folders on the desktop, then you're going to run into memory issues. So try the desktop. The desktop is designed for shortcuts only, because they're very, very small in space. You put folders on there that contain large files like a gigabyte or 2 GB, that's all going to be in memory. Anything that's on the desktop is in memory, just remember that. So I would extract it somewhere on your hard drive, not on the desktop, preferably on a second hard drive if you've got one, or a second partition. Right, FS Earth Tiles. Let's open the program. Mine's set up in Africa somewhere. Yep. So I'll go to Australia because I'm in Australia. Right, so I'm using my left mouse, and you can go around like this, depending on how fast your internet is. If you've got fast internet, mine's not a slouch, but it's not the fastest. And you can see my cursor is over here. This is the area that you're actually going to grab. You don't need to worry about that, because we'll be grabbing new area. Say you want to grab Adelaide. Well, I'm in Adelaide. Hang on, where are we here? Up here. So we go to Adelaide. This is all of Adelaide. Say you want Adelaide Airport. Now, I generally go into about minus the zoom level. I usually zoom with the mouse wheel. You can see how that's moving here. I usually zoom into number 2 and look at the taxiways. So you can see that's not really that clear. This is Google, mind you. This is not very clear, and I sort of work out how the taxiways look, whether I can use these numbers or whether I have to put them in. -3 I can go into, but it's really poor. So I think to myself, I don't like Google. Google it's not clear enough. So let's change the service to, let's go to Bing. Okay, we can't use -3 for Bing, but -2, which is LOD 18, or roughly LOD 18, LOD 19, it's in there somewhere. You can see that's very clear. So you could use this directly in Flight Sim 10. It won't be as clear as what you see here, but it'll be clear enough that you can see what they are. And so you don't need to waste time with the AFCAD, because doing this in an AFCAD would take an absolute amount of hours. Like, got no idea how long it's going to take. All of this is pretty easy to get rid of. Aircraft are very easy to get rid of. That's a Qantas aircraft down there. So I will use -2 when I get the airport. Now, I only want, in this case, around the border here, like along there. I don't want any of the buildings. I'll show you how that's done. Firstly, we have to select the area that we want. Make sure this dot at -2 zoom, which is here, at this zoom, you're going to have 4 boxes that are going to make up your scenery. If you only want one, go to zoom level 0. If you want a much higher resolution, and I love really high resolution, as you can probably tell by my Richmond and my Pierce, Williamstown, etc. I like high resolution. So I generally go -2 when I download. Put the dot somewhere where the dot is where all the stitching will happen. So you can see that's just a cursor. So I will now just zoom straight out to about there. You hit draw. See, it's now changed to 4 boxes. And it's only because I changed the position of where the center is. That's all right. That's all right. Buildings will be over the top of that. So that's good now. Once you've done that, you then take away the stuff you don't want. So go to exclude area up here and hit draw. Now, before I do, I'll get up really close. And I only want the roads. So you hit draw, and draw a box, this is now excluded. So anything in this purple box, it won't be downloaded. Hit draw again, like that. Draw again, you might want to get rid of this bit here. Draw again, you might get a little bit here. Something like that. So once you've got your scenery worked out, it's going to be 4 images. You go back to select area. Now, set a path. Now, my path's automatically set because there's a FS Earth Tiles INI file. If you go into there, you can set your own custom paths. So this is a custom path, and then I put in a path where I want this airport to reside when it downloads it. So in this case, I will call it YouTube Adelaide 2024, hey, for this video. So I'll let this download. So I'll hit start. That DOS box will always run in the background. Do not close that. That is very, very important. There are 13,456 tiles to download. And you can see it's doing it rather quick. Well, my internet's pretty fast here, so it's going to do that pretty quickly. So I'll pause the video and come back when that's finished. Yep. Yes, Windows, you can do that. So that's now downloaded all the images. Now, if you want to go to that directory quickly, highlight that, hit copy or Control C on your keyboard, close this down, hit run again, open up Explorer, in the path up here, generally it's home, paste it in there and hit OK. Okay, so this is the image that you've downloaded, and you can see the part that you've blocked out is all black because you don't want it. And now you can now cut that to your leisure. That's the image. Cancel. I'll just zoom into this to show you how good it is. Now that's zoomed in to roughly 106%. So this is how big the image actually is. And you can see the quality there's, oh, that's beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. Sorry if the screen is hesitating for you, but I've only got a 60 hertz monitor here. Probably another message. And you can see where I've cut it away. It's all black. It doesn't download those images. Right, so I'll go to the next image. You can see the cutaway here. So I will zoom into this to see what the quality of the runway is. So we will go to 106%. That's close enough. So that's what it'll look like inside Flight Sim 10. And then you would just go around the process of getting rid of the aircraft. You might want to keep all of this and just put some static things over the top, or get rid of them and put static things over the top. This is usually where Rex parks, but Rex is a company that's on the way out at the moment. Car parks, if you want to, I mean, it's good that there's empty ones because you can use the empty ones to empty these and then just put static cars in there. And these images are quite large, as you can see, 384 megabytes. But yeah, people are asking questions all the time with Flight Sim 10, that's all I get. Yeah, so these are the areas, they're the four images that it downloads for your scenery, and that's it. So yeah, so that's what you need now. You know, the colouring, I wouldn't change the colouring. Maybe if it's winter time, make it a little bit lighter. If it's spring, because you have got grassy areas in here. And then you do your editing and you put it together. In another video, I'll show you how that. I think I've got videos there. I'll leave it on the, somewhere up the top or down below. There'll be links. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. But I'll leave it there for now. That's Flight Sim Earth Tiles in a nutshell. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and we shall see you in the next video. Okay, cheers for now. Bye.